You say you'll never leave me or shut me out. You say to trust your promises and not my doubts.
Everybody needs a friend. No one wants to be alone.
Aloha, Rex and Malie. So this is your friend Axel. Congratulate both of you guys. Congratulations and happy wedding. Hopefully you guys always happy together from now in eternity. I'm so happy for your next level of life. I'm so happy. I just want to say in Indonesia, selamat menempuh hidup baru. Mahalo.
Good friend. That's a good friend.
Congratulations, Malie. Take a moment and share what we're really grateful for in our relationship and our marriage. First of all, I guess, is the fact that the year is she was my close friend and she was my best friend, and marrying her, you know, being with a person who makes you happy is great. Being who you really are when you're around her, around that person, around that person, not the year. But that was makes it great, and yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know, Long just summed that up. Marriage is fun. Like, don't make it boring. There's definitely gonna be boring times, but don't make it boring. Try and spice it up a little bit, you know? Throw out some arguments. Just kidding.
No. You know, conflict is good. Of course, it's good. And I think out from conflict is what brings joy, right? But the most important thing is do not give silent treatment, okay?
Anyways,
communication.
We love you guys. Congratulations again.
See ya.
Good friend. That's a good friend.
Congratulations for both of you, and wishing you joy, love, and happiness.
Everybody needs a friend.
I will miss you from Haliwan, but I'm glad that you found someone who loves you and whom you also love for eternity. May your happiness be constant as you pursue a faithful marriage relationship. From Leah.
Halo Malie and Rex, selamat ya untuk pernikahannya. Semoga keluarga kalian selalu diberikan kebahagiaan dan kesehatan selalu.
Congratulations for you too for starting this new journey together, and I really wish you the best and all the happiness for now and for all eternity. Congratulations.
Happy for you, and I'm glad that I got to know you and Rex, and you guys are amazing. Enjoy married life. Mag-iingat lang ako ng konti. Konti lang. It's okay. You'll have fun. Don't mind the hardships. You guys are amazing. Congratulations.
My experiences before I got married, or my thoughts before I got married, and girl, I'm prepared. I wrote it. I haven't actually. This is what I thought before I got married, and this is what I shared also to my husband, and that made me feel not pressure to all of the things that surround me. Eternity is available for all, so we should give ourselves to our spouse for free to also make them available for eternity. So the gospel teaches us that God's plan of happiness allows us to choose ourselves with pure intentions. That I will choose my husband every day for myself because he is part of God's plan for me. At my husband, I thought about the eternal destiny that the Lord has for us. What I felt at that moment girl was that I was in the presence of the only man in my life. He was more definite of it than anything in the world. You will feel exactly like home when you got married. That marrying my husband is the best option. Currently, the Lord blessed me with a husband who gives me the love, even the attention I desire and deserve. And I know that Rex really loves you so much that he will do everything for you and for your family in the future. And I did not even realize that I'm walking a new road every day with him. I guess I did not just fall but also walk in love with him. And I will choose my love for him to be strong enough to overcome any challenges, struggles, and heartache along the way, because marriage is not easy, but it's really worth it. And that it is the possibility of having a dream come true that makes life interesting. So if you have a dream, focus on your dream. And if you have some thoughts, negative thought about being married, just don't think about it. Because if you think about your goal, if your goal are righteous, go for it and the universe will follow. And yeah, I know that sometimes we're gonna think that it's hard. How am I going to handle my partner's attitude, behavior? But always remember that be patient, because God has been patient with us every day. Just message me if you have problem, girl, married, wifey things. Tell you how to be happy always. And each one of us has different kinds of ways to become a wife. And each of us are unique, and we have our own behavior, attitudes that also will enhance our partner's attitude and behavior. Don't think about negative things, don't pressure yourself, and think about the present and how you will gonna be happy with Rex in the future and the rest of your life. And yes, congratulations, love you.
Congratulations, Malie!
To intermarriage. Why?
Because Cassie is so cute. I wanna spend time with her forever. She's nice.
This makes me happier to be with him. What are we grateful for after we get married?
Cassie always cook good food for me. She's a good cook.
He always been really thoughtful and really sweet to help me. What's the impact we give to each other?
Kathy is always positive and work diligent. She's a good example for me.
He's always trying to do his best and to make our family better. And we got so many blessings because we are unity. And what is the tips for marriage?
If you guys fight, say sorry first.
For me, it's say I love you every day. Thank you. Congratulations again. Bye.
Malie and Rex, congratulations on your wedding. Earlier in our dating process than hers experience, so I kind of felt like I could marry Stephanie before she felt that she could marry me. And she was younger than me, a couple years younger, and maybe not quite ready to get married, I think was probably a good description. She went to the Jerusalem Center after we had dated for a summer, and I was sitting in a Sunday school lesson, and the bishop was talking about marriage, as often happens in young single adult wards. An impression that I could marry Stephanie and be very happy. Now, I think it's important that I didn't receive the impression that I should marry Stephanie, or Stephanie was the only one for me, or anything like that. It was that I could marry Stephanie and I would be very happy. And that was the impression I received. So from that point on, I just, put all my heart and soul into our dating and did everything I thought I could to try to win her.
In the Jerusalem Center we did right and things like that. We stayed in touch. But throughout that process, I wasn't totally sure I wanted to marry Jared. I knew he did want to marry me. I knew that was the direction he was wanting to go. When I got home from the Jerusalem Center, I was kind of confused. There was another guy that I met that I thought maybe I like him better. I don't know. But really for me, what really helped me figure it out was I just took a talk to the temple. I was waiting in the baptistry chapel, the temple I was at, for my brother to finish an Ishtori, and I just read this talk called To the Young Single Adult Sisters of the Church by President Benson. And in there he talked about marriage and what was important in a marriage and a spouse, and when you were looking for a spouse, the things that matter are, will he be a good husband and a father? Will he honor his priesthood? Does he honor his priesthood? Does he love Jesus Christ? And as I read through this list of maybe about 5 things that were kind of central, I just thought, Jared has this, Jared has this, Jared has this. I want to marry Jared. And so that just assured me. And once I made that decision, and I felt very peaceful about it. Make sure that you keep your marriage alive. Make sure that you go on dates. Keep that time together as a husband and wife. One thing that Jared's always done and we've always done is once a year we go away without children. Been able to go without children for at least a night for an anniversary trip every year. And that's really helped us kind of stay close together as a couple outside of our children. From that little talk of these are the things that matter to making that decision to now years of putting forth effort to continue to love each other. It's been a great 25 years this next year.
Yeah, well, coming up on 25 years. The dating thing's really important. I think too many marriages get tied up with work and with children, and they forget to put the most important thing first, and that is each other. So your children will be blessed if you put your spouse first. My father and mother always taught me that, and I think we've been blessed, and our children have been blessed because we've always put each other first. So good luck.
Good luck. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Bye.
I'm Elder Mason.
I'm Kelly Mason.
And we're happy to speak with you for just a moment. We don't have any magic bullets or magic points to make your life super easy. I think expect to have wonderful times and great times, but also to have one in your marriage. You're going to have difficult times and hard times and things to overcome, and don't be too disappointed when these things happen. They happen to everyone. I'll just give you one thing I learned actually from my mother. Often you hear people say, don't go to bed angry with each other. My mother used to always tell me not to have an important conversation late at night when you're tired, and it doesn't lead to good things. And I think that was much better advice. So sometimes if you're really tired and it's late at night, you're a lot better off not having that conversation, and the next day you can have that conversation when you're feeling refreshed. And sometimes you don't need to have the conversation at all. You realize it was just a small petty thing, and you can move on.
We've been married now for almost 47 years. It's
Really?
so hard to believe. It seems like yesterday in so many ways. And yes, in those 47 years, there's been a lot of good times, mostly good times, and then some really hard times. And it wasn't either of our fault. It's just things that happened. But I think the most important advice I can give you is to remember that Heavenly Father loves you, and He wants you to do well. He wants you to succeed in your marriage, and He wants you to love each other. So if you always turn to Him, I think you'll be good.
Everybody needs a friend. No one wants to be alone. But when things are looking down, it's good to have somewhere to go. There are those who really love you. You can see it in their eyes. There are those who will pretend to and might say all sorts of lies. And it might hurt you, but it's good to know how to recognize the one from the other. make the ones that matter. Good friends lift you up when you feel like you've had enough and keep you going through the thick and thin. Good friends gather round you, leave you better than they found you. They're by your side until the very end. Yeah, that's a good friend. That's a good friend.